Hello everyone, this is just a little extra something to help ease you into your weekend.
Yeah, maybe you're looking for an alternative to the traditional TV Saturday morning cooking show, something to stick on the big screen and just crack on with your weekend.
We've dug into the archives and pulled out a selection of some of our most popular Pass It On episodes ever.
All you need to do is make yourself a cup of tea, maybe a sausage sandwich, or, carry on with the housework while this is on in the background. Enjoy our Pass It On recipe relay challenges.
I hope they enjoy it, because this is just like PTSD for me.
They're always our most embarrassing.
I've got some bad news, and that is...
We're playing this game again?
We're not only doing this again, but in the last episode, we said that Jamie could go first.
No, and we all agreed.
Stand there, just to kind of help you.
Oh no.
Hang on, what is the theme, and are you sure that's wise?
Look, what this means is that we've now got another 40 minutes to solve whatever problems I start.
Janice?
Reveal yourself.
Whoa.
Today's theme is in season.
So it is currently the summer. So that all looks summery to me. I've been first twice, and I think that's the easiest job.
I've been last twice.
I've been last, and it was hell.
I'll go last. I think
sure?
I deserve to go last, yeah.
I'm happy to pick up from Jamie.
Oh, you nutter!
Balance. Let's do this. Oh, no. Let's do this.
Each of the boys have 10 minutes to create part of a dish before passing it on to the next. The remaining 4 boys can't see or hear anything that's happening behind them.
Okay, so here's my thinking. It's summer. We've got to go with fresh flavours. So, I'm going to roast a whole chicken because that feels like a really sensible thing to do with 50 minutes. Roasted med veg is a really good thing. So if I just leave that kind of stuff out, maybe someone will get the idea that that's what they're supposed to do. I'm going to have to get on with this. Which one's time? Oh, that is so hard. There's no way I can rub that on there. Okay, I've softened my butter. My hope is that it will cook in time. But honestly, it's not really my problem after this 10 minutes is up. So this will help it go nice and crispy. Lots of colour on it. Mint, no. What's that? It's fine. I'm just gonna... It's a herb. It's called green herb. Chuck that on there. Let's see if that will be ready in time. So I think Ben's first reaction when he gets into the kitchen is, oh my God, Jamie's put a whole chicken in the oven to roast. The whole roast chicken is either the best idea I've ever had or the worst. I have never once used a spoon to get the seeds out of a pepper. Why am I doing this now? Right, so he's gonna come in, he's gonna look in the oven, he's gonna himself and see a whole roast chicken. Then he's going to see some med veg that we can roast, some potatoes and some samphire. I think that's all in season. Have I got us off to a good start? I've roasted a whole chicken, so I'm going to give myself an 8 out of 10.
He has a whole chicken in the oven. I don't know if that's going to cook in time, and I wonder if we are better off taking a breast off it and cooking separately. He's committed, he's whacked it up high. Peppers, I like that idea. Tomatoes, I love that idea. I'm thinking, and I don't know if this is what Jamie is thinking, something like a romesco sauce with roasted peppers and tomatoes. Aubergine, I'm going to do that in the pan because I think it will just cook a bit better than roasting it. Peas are so in season at the moment that it would be a shame not to use them, as are radishes. So all I'm really doing is a little bit of prep. Okay, so for our romesco sauce, we have got roasted pepper, roasted tomato, a little bit of garlic, some bread, some almonds, all blitzed up with olive oil. And together, it makes an incredible sauce. Think of it like a Spanish pesto. All that needs adding is the roasted pepper and the roasted tomato when it comes out of the oven. Lemon, oil. I'm going to leave the potato there, see if he gets the idea. Rate my performance. It's still super tidy as Jamie left it. I've added a sauce, got the potatoes cooking, the aubergines on the go. Should I have corrected the chicken? I don't know. It's not been a miracle. 7 out of 10?
I've been nervous. Okay, we have some aubergines. We have some minty Jersey Royals. Oven. Oh, it's a chicken. Okay, we're roasting a chicken in 40 minutes. That's not very long. What is that? There's no dish. It's just a collection of random ingredients. What's going on?
Think about
What? I'm going to be that guy in the middle who does absolutely nothing apart from panic. What I need to do is think of a dish. That is my contribution, because nobody has thought of a dish yet. Okay, so we've got tomato sauce, we've got chicken, we've got fresh tomatoes. I like that. I like that. Why is that there? What is that? I need to stop opening the oven, so I'm going to open the oven. I'm going to take the tomatoes and the pepper out. And I'm going to put these in there. Maybe Jamie did that. Maybe Jamie thought of that sauce. But if Jamie did that, and he put chicken in, what's Ben done? Okay. That's delicious. Whoever did that, well done. Excellent idea. And it's done. It's done. I'm just gonna take the legs off a little bit. That'll help it cook a little bit more. Don't know what's going on with the samphire, the potatoes, and the radish, and I don't know whether to hide them. I feel bad though. I feel really bad. I don't want to. How long have I got? Like a minute? Yeah. I can't. Where do I hide them? I'm doing it for the dish, and oh no. Do you think they'll look at? I like the idea of some little croutons as well. He's going to put these in, because these only take like 5 minutes. He might put the peas in. I don't want him to put the peas in, because really Mike should be putting the peas in. They take 30 seconds, and then straight on the plate right at the end. I think I'd rate myself about a 6 or a 7 in terms of performance. I panicked quite a lot. Ethically, I'd probably give myself a 3, because I've really messed up someone's work, and I feel really bad about it. No.
What have you done?
Right, what I know here is to relax. Don't panic, it's all under control. There's a chicken in the oven. What is that? A potato. What the hell is that? Some half melted softened butter. What are they making? What do I do? Okay, come on. So next up is Mike, who's gonna be plating. So I have to get everything ready for him to plate it on. Croutons that aren't cooked. What else is there to do? Where do I go now? Right, come on, what are they gonna be put it with? What's it? The chicken is going with that sauce. There's no like oomph to it. Couscous. Couscous is simply equal ratio of couscous to water. I feel like this couscous needs a bit of colour and a bit more texture with it. So some radishes, fresh tomatoes as well in there would be good. Cover that, idiot, you idiot. You need to cover that. That's the whole point in bloody couscous. So I reckon those peas are done. Let's put them in cold water. Right, I've got to think about Mike now. Mike. Into there, once that's been forked up with some seasoning. Finish that bit off. Just do that, Mike. That's all you got to do. That all together, he can make some sort of a beautiful couscous salad of sorts. I think blues are quite nice. Milo, what do you reckon? I think I've played it cool. I think I've been productive. And I'm probably going to give myself, you know what, stuff it. I give myself a strong 9. It's only Mike's to screw up now. I'm out. It's time.
Okay, I am nervous. Roast chicken, how far along is that? It's on max. Ew. An overcooked chicken is the worst thing in the world. I literally don't know. Has anyone left me any clues as to how long that's been in? If Jamie put that in straight away, then we might be okay. But if that went second or third, that might not even be done in time. I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at it because that's going to help it cook, innit? I don't know what to do. I'm putting it back. Peas. They're done. Are they? Not really. I'm just going to start plating this up. What the What happened there? I could just put everything on the plate and then just dump the chicken on top. That'd be funny. Do I want to mix that into that? Am I being left any clues? What am I doing? I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to take this out. A chef definitely made that, and a chef probably put that in there. That's got Jamie written all over it. Or that's got Jamie attempting to do what Barry or James would do written all over it. It's definitely cooked. It might be too cooked, to be honest. This was on max, so it made me feel like there was a panic to get the chicken cooked in time. I'm out of my depth. I'm literally so out of my depth. I don't know where it goes. I don't know what it does. Unless it is supposed to be stirred into the couscous. I'm a flappy little dweeb right now, aren't I? Maybe I just sling it all in with the couscous and we make a couscous salad. So let's just go for it. People watching are either going, "Ah, what's he doing?" Or they're going, "Yeah, that's the idea, Mike. Keep it going." In it goes. I feel like what's going to happen now is people are going to see this revealed at the table and they're going to all think, that's not what I had in mind. But, you know, it's happened now. What the hell do I do with this chicken? I don't even know how to chop one. How about this for a shot? You've never seen an overcooked chicken birth a lemon before, have you? Firstly, I'm using a serrated knife, so this is already not correct. Oh, that is just about there. That is juicy. Okay, great. Shall I do pulled chicken? This is a mishmash recipe. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Why did I do that at the end? Okay, that's happened. I think I've pulled something together. I don't know whether it was right. I would rate myself at probably a 6 out of 10.
The guys have created pulled roast chicken with a couscous salad in romesco sauce.
Okay, good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone. I think I'm sorry. I don't know.
I have so many questions.
There are a lot of questions.
Hey, great plate, mate.
Thanks.
This might be one of my proudest moments in these Pass It On videos. I can see two things that I started cooking on the plate.
Hello everyone. I didn't think minty potatoes worked with Romanesco.
Or romesco.
Or romesco.
Or with Romesco sauce. So I hid them.
You hid the Jersey Royal.
And I felt so guilty that I couldn't look at any of you afterwards because I didn't know who had done them. And I hid them under the counter so that no one else would put them.
I do think it's going to taste delicious. I just don't know what it is. I'm not proud of what I've done. Dig in.
Oh, yeah. Is that radish?
Make sure you get some of the hidden radish.
I wasn't expecting couscous at all.
Hey, nice surprise.
Come out. I think we've got the flavours of romesco, but we've lost the sauce element of romesco sauce.
We've lost the punch of that sauce.
My thing is, I was really excited by the table of what I thought were in-season ingredients.
Yeah.
So peas and potatoes, crab, squid, the tomatoes.
There's tomato in it.
There is tomato in it. And I think what we've ended up with is couscous, which we in the UK have all year round in the dry store, and chicken, which we eat 2 million of a day. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's good
We're
food.
being told off.
And I wouldn't be offended.
We're being told off.
He wouldn't be offended.
I wouldn't be offended if I was served it. It's really nice.
Jay, rate it out of 10.
Well, I mean, in the
Just rate it out of 10. You don't need to describe anything.
5.
6.
4.
3.
Oh, I didn't say 3 because I thought it was too harsh.
3.
I would just say a 4. So on average, you're looking at a 70% for a pass. I think it's clear that we have failed.
Out of interest, what did you all rate yourselves in the kitchen?
I gave myself a 6.
6?
9.
Oh, wow.
9.
Mr. Couscous gives himself a 9.
Mr. In season couscous.
We've literally got a real insight into Barry's brain there.
That is an insight.
That is an insight.
What?
I know what this is.
Right, let's send that there. We're done. Unbelievable.
Fresh new day,
Ask your
fresh new
girlfriend.
pass it on.
Janice, what is the theme today?
Today's theme is sushi.
We should be good at that.
We've eaten a lot of sushi.
What's the order, Janice?
The community suggested order is alphabetical by order of your middle name.
Okay.
B.
B. A.
A.
Right, so you're there.
Oh, God, he's got to roll it.
If you could just let me cut it. Good luck, mate.
Awesome.
One by one, the guys will have 10 minutes to contribute to the same dish, which will be judged a pass or fail at the end of the challenge.
Hi, okay, so what I need to do is get the rice on because that is going to be tough to cook in this amount of time, and cool is going to be sushi rolls and probably, whoa, what's it called when you put the raw fish on the rice?
Nigiri.
Wow, I can't even remember what it's called. Okay, anyway, I'm going to measure out some rice. Do I measure it out into there? Oh my God, I can't remember. I'm freaking out right now. Once it's boiling, we put a lid on it, turn the heat all the way down, and leave it to simmer for 10 minutes, and then you keep the lid on it and leave it to steam for another 10 minutes. Usually you would heat up sugar and vinegar and put it in afterwards once it's cooled, but I'm gonna put it in with it. If I leave it there, it's definitely not gonna go into the rice, therefore I'm gonna do it now. Season it. 2 tablespoons of, I don't even know what that is. That's not vinegar, that's mirin. This is such a hard one. Okay, 1 tablespoon of mirin, which is kind of sweet, so that's good, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Please boil, please boil.
4 minutes in, and James decides to set up a pane station with prawns, panko breadcrumbs, eggs, and flour, which he seasons with togarashi.
Kind of like people do tempura prawns in the middle of sushi. Okay, prawns, pane. And then once I've paneed them, I want to skewer them so that they stay straight when they cook. I don't have a lot of faith in us on this one. Oh, I really need to find a lid for that. I've made sushi rice so many times and I'm just panicking hard right now. This is what I want done with these. Stressful. Stressful. 4 out of 10. It was a tough one to start though, because you need to know how to make sushi rice. Mike!
Oh, thank goodness he's got some rice on, because I wouldn't even have a clue what to do there. I'm just going to leave it. Yes, prawns in panko breadcrumbs. I know what we're doing here. We got some sort of powder. I sniffed it, but I sniffed it so much it went in my eye. Oh.
Well, this is going to be a productive 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we've got no time to see to that. Am I right? I'm having a nightmare. I think that just carries on.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry, I got chilli up my nose. My eye. I'm going to carry on skewering these. What it does is it gives me some thinking time.
Mike continues to skewer the prawns folded, not lengthways as James intended.
I could probably do a mayo. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that. Oh, crap. Why am I wasting time doing that then? I bloody hate sushi. Oh, every time I sneeze, I have to wash my hands, and my time is going to go even rapidlier than it is now. And I said rapidlier. I said it. There you go. Oh, for f***'s sake. I'm having a shocker. Are they going to go? No, they've got to be deep fried. So how's he going to deep fry those? I've nothing but sneeze. We should have a sneeze counter, so at least it shows that I did something.
Already on it.
I'm just going to leave those Japanese mayo. So I need some egg yolks, and I need some Dijon mustard. Japanese mayo is like sweeter and like hangier than sort of Western mayo. I think I've done it before. I need a whisk, and I need some, what is this?
Sniff carefully, Mike.
Oh, that's mirin. I want mirin. In fact, I want some vinegar as well. I've never ever made sushi. I've actually not really eaten much sushi. The time we went to Japan was the first time that I'd had that amount of sushi. So what I'm doing is drizzling in oil into this to try and make a thick mayo. Starting to do something. Knackered. If I can make a mayo and skewer the rest of those prawns, that's actually a job well done for Mike. It's getting there. It is nice and tangy. Also, I'm confident that an Ebbers might come in and do a bit of chefiness to improve it. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna get these. I started the skewering process, but they're not gonna go under the grill. So I'm not really sure why he's doing this, because we're gonna deep fry them. So I might just chuck some oil in here, get that coming up to temperature, which actually I should have done at the very beginning, because they're not gonna fry. Okay, right, I'm just gonna panic this last 18 seconds. So I'm gonna start heating that now. Ooh, pinch of salt. Season my mayo. Oh, I have not offered much, but that isn't bad. I'm gonna give myself 4. However, the fact that I've underperformed makes this even more sweeter for you. Ben!
Okay, we already have sushi rice.
Oh, that was a face.
Okay, sushi rice is coming out because we now need to cool it enough to be able to handle it. So we'll chill it quickly. Why are we doing skewered prawns? So confused. Prawns, but why are they then put on a skewer? Because presumably they need to be fried. And yet we've got oil which is heating up. They're not going to fry. I'm also presuming if we did that with them, they would be like the prawns you get inside of a sushi roll.
And this is why we have 2 chefs.
Test with one of those. Okay, this might really upset people. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to do justice to authentic sushi. However, what I love with sushi is some of the fusions of sushi with Peruvian. So what if I could make a little bit of like a sautery thing to go around our sushi rice? Got some spring onion, some pepper, a few edamame beans, some cress. Still got some of this left from ages ago, amarillo chili sauce. So that is the Peruvian pepper. That'll have a tang and a spice. That amarillo chili is so good. That's a nice thing to go with our prawns. Now I think we're up to temperature. So I'm gonna put in these on the skewer. What is this meant to be? Another kind of South American flavour. What I'm gonna try and do is take a little bit of avocado, diced, and just stir some of that mayonnaise through it. Is also going to be nice with a squeeze of lemon. Now, I'm leaving 2 normals, quite a task ahead. Hopefully straight prawns that they're going to roll into nori sheet with sushi rice. And just in the final few seconds, I'm gonna add some sesame in to toast in a dry pan. And that's me, time up. I flapped, and I've completely changed the direction to some kind of Peruvian flavours rather than Japanese. That could confuse them. I'm gonna give myself a 7.5. Barry!
Okay, right. Looks like some breaded prawns on the go. We've got an edamame mix. My mission now is I've got 10 minutes to finish the dish. My aim is to leave Jamie with nothing. I know how to roll sushi. I've done it twice, on camera and at home. It's not easy. So first of all, cling film your rolling mat, so to avoid any sticking, any mess. I'm gonna trim this, so get your fridge cold sushi rice, which is definitely warm.
If you do try this at home, we recommend leaving the rice in the fridge to cool completely.
Get your rice into the middle of your nori sheet. The good thing is, if I ruin this, Jamie can have another go.
Ha.
I'm just gonna go with it. Your avocado mix. Okay, wasabi's gonna go on the side. This is not how it's meant to be done, is it, Barry? Idiot! Let's go for some seasoning. Holy hell. So now let's just wet the end of this.
Barry?
Oh no, I've positioned it the wrong way around the paper. Oh no! Turn. Okay, roll. And tuck. Pull it in. Come on! Keep rolling. Think that's okay. Roll it up, back in the cling film, tight. I want to put this in the fridge, but there's a chance that Jamie might not look in the fridge and not know it's there, and then we've got no dish. Could be tighter, Barry. It really could be tighter. Actually shaking. Didn't enjoy that. I'm gonna give myself a 3, mainly because I set myself the challenge of finishing it, and I've left Jamie some work to do. Ah!
I have not been looking forward to these 10 minutes. Right, we have sushi rice, we have nori sheets, we have a sushi roll. This is good. Wow!
Ah, yes, Ben might have added some spice.
We have one roll. Okay, and this is a sushi platter, is it? Excellent. There's more prawns there. Yep, this is all on me now. Sometimes you get little rolls like that, and then what you do is with chopsticks, you very carefully put some tuna on the top. That's what happens, right? Right? No?
He's not wrong, but they're not usually the size of your fist.
Go underneath that. I am so the wrong person to be going last here. I've got to imagine this is wasabi.
Oh no, that is a lot.
That's wasabi.
Here we go again. Jamie then spends the next 2 minutes coughing due to the wasabi. It appears that not everyone learns from their mistakes.
So sometimes you get ones that are like that. So, I mean, look at that roll. That's a roll, isn't it? And then we do one more. This one can have a little wasabi surprise as well, just for the lols. And I have 3 minutes to serve this up. Right.
Jamie?
Take it out of the cling film first. I don't know. Do you quenelle that? I've just got to make it look fancier than it is. I've got no time whatsoever. Sabs, whatever this is going in there. I'm going to get the blame for this, aren't I? In terms of my rating, I'm going to leave it as an average of what the other guys rate themselves. I think that's only fair. Are you ready, boys?
No.
Ta-da!
By definition, there is some sushi rice. The prawn made it in.
Oh, this looks big.
I love the portion size.
They're not just like pop it in, are they?
The boys have created a sushi platter made of varied nigiri, panko breaded prawn sushi, a Peruvian-inspired salsa served with soy sauce, toasted sesame seeds, and a quenelle of wasabi.
I thought about tempura prawn, didn't know if we had any soda water and stuff, so I went with panko. And I skewered them so that they would stay straight, otherwise they'll all curl up.
Smart. I came into the kitchen, I sniffed the seasoning, and then I sneezed for 6 minutes. One thing I did do was go look at the skewer and go, this has been skewered really badly. So then skewered them on, like, that way. All the way through.
So I thought if they were going to go through here, what I did was took them all off the skewers and then skewer them back on so that we could actually keep their shape as they fried.
That's amazing.
I thought, my aim here is I've got 10 minutes to finish everything and leave Jamie with nothing.
So you made that roll?
I made that roll and it took me a whole 10 minutes.
Well, let's do this.
I'll happily go for that one. That's fine. I'll take that.
How's that going? Look at the state of this.
Kanpai.
Cheers.
Cheers. The panko's good.
It's really tasty.
Really delicious rice.
Quite like it. I think the rice is not great.
I just want to try the rice on its own.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, there's wasabi.
Holy hell.
Did you hide some wasabi?
Holy hell.
How else does the fish stick to the rice?
Oh my god.
Okay. It's that time.
What did you score yourself?
I scored myself a 4.
Pass or fail?
I want to say fail because of the rice, but I want to say pass because the sushi roll tasted good. So I'm gonna say fail. 2/5 of us choked on the dish.
Another 2/5.
Another 2/5 choked halfway through.
Valid.
I scored myself a 4. It's a fail for me because it's almost there, but overall it's not quite good enough.
I thought I had everything lined up ready to go, And I thought we'd done I gave myself 7.5.
Punchy Ebba's scoring there.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have done better, and therefore it's a foul.
I gave myself a 3. I think it deserves a pass because you compare that to shop bought, I think it's better than, but nowhere near as good as the restaurant stuff.
I actually scored myself the average of your 4 guys, which I think puts me, 18.5. I reckon that puts me about 4.5.
So because of Ebba's score, you've been
It
bumped
brings me up.
And we've already got 3 fails, but what would you have given it?
I mean, we made sushi. We made a side, and we all had some fun with the wasabi. It's a pass.
Without all the pass it on panic, sushi is good fun to do at home.
Yeah.
I've definitely learnt loads. You learn from your mistakes, and bloody hell do I make some mistakes.
And now it's over to you watching. Pass or fail. Comment below and please continue to submit your ideas for themes and orders for future Pass It On episodes. Cheerio, everyone.
I'm not sure any of us can quite believe it, nor how on earth it's happened, but today we welcome actors Dame Emma Thompson and her daughter Gaia Wise to Pass It On. Have you any idea of what you've got yourselves in for?
No. I'm old. I don't even know. I can't even spell YouTube.
I have to go home with her, and if I mess it up,
Yeah.
Christmas may turn
Yeah,
bad
if you make me
rapidly.
miserable, everything could go horribly wrong for you later. Yeah, and I am threatening you. It's an actual threat.
It's a particularly special episode today because Gaia and Emma are here to raise awareness for Beat Charity.
For those of you who don't know, Beat Charity helps people with eating disorders.
Yeah, and we're going to find out more about the wonderful work they do later on. But first up, Janice, what's the theme?
Lean in.
Today's theme is Christmas canapés. And in honour of our special guests, we want a Scottish twist, as we know you're Scottish and love to spend the holidays there.
You said plural. Canapés.
Canapés.
Canapés, more than
You
one.
can't have just one.
Oh yeah, true, that is a good point.
We're looking for 3 different types of Christmas canapés with 6 of each. Gaia, as you're a regular sorted viewer, please choose the order.
Mike.
First.
Yeah. Jamie. Ben. Barry.
Okay.
Because Barry's good at plating.
That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout.
Thank you.
Good
Let's
luck.
go.
Take our positions.
Right.
Thank you.
Hurrah.
Oh,
Thank you, Janice.
So here's how this ridiculous thing works. Each player has 10 minutes to contribute to creating a delicious array of Christmas canapés. The catch is, they have no idea what the others have done in the kitchen until it is their turn. Gaia and Emma will watch the carnage unfold from the cooking cam area, and they will choose when to step in to have their turn.
Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the ingredients there and I'm thinking full Scottish breakfast. Can I get some Christmassy flavours in? So like literally fried bread as the little bottom, some sausages, bacon, some haggis, like maybe like a spiced apple-y thing.
He's only got 10 minutes. Is that why he's behaving like a mad person?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether we should step in.
Already,
I'm panicking slightly now because I thought that he might be less anxious.
Fried bread. Fried bread. No, that's not really doing much, is it? Like, could we do stewed apples? Let's just chop up some apple. And hopefully Ebbers will come. He'll come along and go, Christmassy spices, and probably use it for something completely different. Chefy. Whoa.
Have these people ever cooked before?
A little bit of apple in. We're going to put a lot of sugar in, allspice, some cinnamon powder. Can I commit? Don't look at that side. I don't know what I've done. I've done what a horse does. I'm just bolted. I'm blind at the moment. I have no idea what I'm doing. I might just make some scrambled egg.
Scrambled egg? Don't make scrambled egg, Mike. Do you think we should prevent him from doing that?
Stop the clock! Stop the clock! Stop the clock!
Wow. Already they're coming in.
Get out, Mike. Just go. Thank you.
Right.
Okay, right.
Don't get in my way.
Steak
Right.
thing.
Get that.
We
That's
had
a
to
lot.
stop Mike from making scrambled eggs because I don't know. I just felt for the eggs. You know, it's sad.
Right.
Look.
Okay. What are those?
I'm going to fry the chicken livers, really quickly with a bit of whiskey And then I'm going to stick them in the blender with lots of melted butter.
And then we were thinking of basically doing just a little bit of pan-fried black pudding with some hazelnuts for a little bit of texture.
And then we were going to put some cauliflower in the oven, but just to confuse them. I'm going to do this.
Do not light it on fire. Do not flambe it. I don't trust you.
This is how now.
It
could be so wrong.
I'm getting out of the way.
Right, that's going in there.
Okay.
And I'm going to start whipping it up. Are you going to get that in the oven, by the way, mate?
Oh yeah, put it on. I've got this. I got the bacon tray out.
This is obviously just to confuse people.
There is so much food. Jamie's going to go in and he's going to lose his mind.
We've got turmeric.
Oh, nice.
Curry powder,
Curry
that'll
powder.
do.
Just use that. Oh my god.
So are they going to zhuzh that up?
Woo!
Yes, yes! Now taste it, it might be horrid. I might really have misremembered that in a desperate way. Because it should have time to...
That's actually not bad. I'm kind of impressed with that.
2.5, okay, that's going into the oven. What's that? What's that? What are you
well,
doing?
I was thinking, so look, a little bit black pudding in here.
Yeah.
Top it with a little bit of
Oh, that's
lobster.
nice.
Like that. Obviously
That's
make it
quite
look
nice.
nicer.
Yeah.
Lobster. God, right, that's in there.
So I'm just going to dry myself on your trousers because I'm like...
Right.
Okay, now.
Okay, 4,
3, 2...
I think we've done all right.
I'm going 6 max.
6 max, all right, 6 max.
Do you think she's going to fire her agent?
Oh, man. Oh, that's set.
He needs to put that on top of the pate. How do I convey that to him?
You can't.
OK, I think bacon's done. Let's get bacon out.
These are going to be so good.
I'm quite excited about
I
this. I'm
am
quite
too.
hungry.
Actually, now I'm hungry.
Sausages definitely aren't done. Deep fried Mars bars? That's Scottish. Let's throw that in the mix.
That's a good idea.
I'm not proud of that performance, so I'm going to have to score myself 2. Jamie!
Right. Am I going to hate what I find or am I going to love? Actually, this looks quite... Look at this. We've got... So why are there Mars bars? Are we deep frying Mars bars? The batter that I remember how to make is the Yorkshire pudding batter. Could that work around Mars bars?
It's inspired.
It's inspired, actually.
Milk. Probably should have done the flour first. We find that's about right. 1 of those. 3/4 of the way up with eggs. This is what you were after, wasn't it? Fancy. Oh, look at that there. Whiskey, a little bit of whiskey? Like whiskey batter, is that a thing?
No, don't
you can't
do
put
that.
whiskey in
Don't
batter.
do
Whiskey
that.
batter
do
sounds
that,
like a
Jamie.
thing, doesn't it? Oh, there we go.
We've just poured alcohol into absolutely everything we've made. Shouldn't a deep fry go...
Yes. I don't feel like these are going to make it.
We could use that batter again. That batter could still be used. I was thinking maybe for Yorkshire puddings, but for the sausages in there. So, there we go. Get some oil in there. We'll get that into the oven to heat up. 3, 2, 1.
No, that's just a heart attack on a plate and not well presented either. I'm not eating that.
I've embarrassed myself in front of some guests. I'm going to score myself 7.
Oh, okay. Confident.
Ebbers!
Oh, this is a first. I get to wear an apron because I haven't got a chef's jacket. What have we got? I can only imagine, because of who's just come before me, that was a Jamie effort. That should be in there.
Yeah.
Is that chicken livers? Nice. Some beautiful red meat. I think it's venison and we can probably do like a little tartare. Basically, very, very fine dice. I think what's happened is people have come in here and just grabbed a whole bunch of Scottish ingredients and not necessarily thought about how they might go together.
But all right, Ben.
A little bit of mustard, salt and pepper, a little bit of allspice.
That's a great canapé.
I'm not sure we've ever done this with guests who aren't chefs, but they come with the wonders of Scottish ideas and influence, and we presented a table full of beautiful Scottish ingredients, and I feel like collectively we've let them down because I've just realised that was supposed to be deep fried Mars bar, wasn't it? How embarrassing, that's where we went. Oh no. Some of that and some of that.
That's a great idea, look, that's gorgeous.
Kedgeree is Scottish. We've got some smoked haddock there. We could make some little smoked haddock fritters. Right, smoked haddock, curry powder. So Kedgeree is a rice dish, but what's better than rice? Cauliflower rice.
Ah, you see.
Gram flour to bind it, which gives you that bargee-esque.
You're gonna make little bargees. And that's because I floretted the out of that cauliflower.
God.
Come on.
Oh. Putting batter.
Ah.
And I also want some fresh herbs.
What Gaia and Emma don't know is that they will be having a second turn, but I'll save that surprise for a little later.
Which can go into the fryer. I hope these float, because otherwise they're going to stick to the element at the bottom because someone's destroyed the basket.
Yeah, I hope there isn't Mars bar left in that bloody batter because that's not going to go well, is it?
And my time is up. I'm going to score myself a very out of breath 8 out of 10. Bold, I know. I need to get Barry in quick before those bargees burn. Barry!
What if he doesn't check the thing? Do things just blow up?
Okay, also all I have to do is plate up. What the hell is going on? There's something over... What is that? Wait a minute. Where's the basket gone? Where's that? I need tongs. I'm going to say soft, deep fried soft shell crab. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be fancy. What? Oh, what is it? Is that going to be a deep fried Mars bar? Oh God, that's awful. Okay.
Stop the clock. Gaia and Emma will now go in for a second turn.
Oh God.
We're coming back in. Janice has made us come back in. How could you, Janice? My life. Get in there. Quickly, I'm going to do a scallop.
Right, you have to get that out of the oven. You have to get that out of the oven, otherwise we're all going to burst into flame.
Make that little thing like that and put little bits of green on the top and possibly even a chopped caper.
Well, I'm just going to spend 10 minutes putting bloody parsley on things.
Haggis. Did you turn that off? Was that you, Janice? She can't be trusted, you know.
She's joking. We're going for sambucas after this.
That looks terrible.
No, it doesn't. It looks very nice. It's fine.
Oh God, I hate this so. No, you know what? Barry's finishing that. I refuse.
I'm going to crumble up that
doing?
black pudding. I'm going to make little pieces of bacon and then a little bit of black pudding on the top and a tiny bit of scallop.
It's going to be so salty.
I don't care. This is Scottish. This is actually Scottish.
Put it on a Bellini.
I mean, it's slightly pathetic, this, but look.
It's incredibly pathetic. This is so stressful. I'm overriding your decision making. You're putting them on some pan-fried Bellinis.
Oh, okay.
I think that shook things up nicely. Now let's get Barry back in.
Stop cooking!
All right.
Okay, go. Okay, okay.
Oh, it's hilarious. Here, give me a shot.
So these scallops are done. Let's take these out. I saw Emma fiddling with these, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Don't laugh in that way.
Right, so they've been cooked in some sort of caramel. Oh my goodness, I really should be tasting as I go. What we're going to do, I need a flat bottom. What's going to go on there? So this is a makeshift one. We're going to have to just invent this one as we go along. Pate on toast. Fancy.
Look at the bloody...
Put the scallops on. Put the scallops in the thing.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I've got 3 minutes left. Okay. Tell you what, let's build it.
No,
Let's
don't
build
put
it.
mayonnaise on
I'm going to
it.
build.
No.
Right, we can go.
With curry cauliflower, it'll be the nicest one. You wait. You'll try it and it'll be gorgeous.
Where's the scallop?
Oh, wait a minute. We have the scallops. I forgot about these things. And then, wait a minute. Who didn't cook enough scallops? What's that? That's what she was trying to do.
Yes.
Okay. And we're putting these things on here. I need a lemon. Give me a freaking orange. It's orange instead, there's no lemons.
It's orange. It's just orange. That's not right.
I wonder if anyone's seasoned. Is anyone seasoned? Anyone seasoned? They have now. Is that sugar? That's sugar.
That's sugar. Excellent.
That's sugar. I'm going to have to give myself, you know what, 6. I plated up. I counted right. There you go. That'll do.
I'm about to turn 22, and I was about 16 when I was diagnosed incredibly quickly, actually, with anorexia. It was incredibly traumatic. I think it started as control of exercise was my first one, and then that came to restriction of food, and I would over-exercise and under-eat, and it became about control, and it was because when you over-exercise and under-eat, you don't feel anything. So really, when it comes down to it, it is why it's such a powerful illness. Beet came into my life quite early into my eating disorder, because I was able to go onto their site and I could read. It was blog posts, and it was from people who were going through different stages of their recovery process. And I think that was what was so important to me, was that none of it was triggering, none of it was a sort of challenging read. It was just, it's hard, and nobody was making light of it. It wasn't this kind of like, you're gonna be, you know, everything's gonna be peachy and fine. It's gonna be really tough. But I think that was what was so important, was that I was seeing it sort of every level of where I could be in places where I went, okay, this is too much for me at the minute. Like, I can't even think of myself in that level of recovery, but I can read this thing and I can know, okay, I'm here now and I'm okay. And I don't have to expect anything of myself. I don't have to push myself too hard to get better. It's a safe space, basically, for people in recovery, and they do talks at schools, and they go in and they can do ground up work at schools, especially.
One of the most important things that Beet do is really address the family. It's those two things, isn't it? It's the person as an individual who's ill, very ill, and then the family and the effects upon the family. As parents, the first thing that you do, the first thing you're taught to do, the first thing that as a human animal you want to do is feed your children. And I think that one of the most important things to recognise and really talk about is that parents are stigmatised and shamed when their teenagers have mental health disorders of this kind. And that's so unhelpful. Not only to the families who are suffering untold misery, and the person who's got the disease who's suffering even more untold misery. So one of the most important messages Beet can get out, and you as an activist can get out, and I as your supporting parent, is to say, do not ever make assumptions. Learn about this, because it's everywhere. It's very, very common.
I started watching the channel probably just as I got ill, weirdly, because I think for me it was holding on to that semblance of my personality that loved cooking and that loved food, but that was overtaken by a very powerful illness that was terrified of it and did not feel like it could be controlled, and so therefore we don't even involve ourselves with it. It was keeping a bit of me alive that wasn't connected to the eating disorder. It was keeping part of me that knew that I loved food and I loved cooking, and I knew that the kitchen had always been a hub of our family, and now it was something I was terrified of. So seeing a group of people that I knew were very, very close friends in a situation where it was happy and joyful and funny reminded me of something that I knew I'd lost, and something that I knew when I was getting better I wanted to get back.
And there is hope.
And there's
Oh, yeah.
absolutely, of
Absolutely.
course. Of course.
Absolutely.
Look at this extraordinary picture.
Guys, we've done it.
Guys, we made it.
Yeah.
We made. Well, cheers to making it.
actually.
Cheers. Here's to having something to wash them down with, because we're going to need that probably.
Ready? And
That's great. That looks great. How did that happen?
I'm so chuffed with that.
Mike, is this anything like you envisioned at the start of this process?
I thought I'd kick it off with a full Scottish breakfast.
Which is so Christmassy.
Well, not. I was going to serve it with some slight, like spiced appley sort of ketchup-y thing, and I was thinking that might be enough for Christmas, right?
So we started with the pate, then for some unknown reason you put cauliflower.
I did that to confuse people because I thought it was a competition. I didn't realise this was a collegiate effort. I didn't realise that we were supposed to try and help each other.
Yeah, I did some black pudding and put them into the little cups with a little bit of lobster on top, and that was then ignored.
I overlooked it.
Ah, Evers. Yeah, I came back in and then brought some Mars bars to the table. Just thought, Jamie's next.
And then I deep fried those Mars bars.
Very confusing.
And then I stepped in, made a quick venison tartare, and I used the spiced apples. I did one and hoped you would follow suit and do the other 5. Which I think you did.
I did.
I also made
Oh no.
some Kedgeree-inspired bargies with the cauliflower.
Yes.
Thank you, Janice.
That was...
I didn't get far into my go before Janice apparently twisted the rules and let them back in again.
Let them back in. It's like letting rodents back into your pantry. Look, it looks really delicious, doesn't it?
General mood of the room feels positive.
Yeah.
Should we try them and see what they taste like? Cheers. Cheers.
Ooh. Do you know what? That orange dish is not half bad.
That's not half bad, actually. And the scallops are cooked really nicely, actually. Mark, should we try your pate with an undescribed right? Let's do a bit of pate. Banging.
Wow, that pate is awesome.
Mum? Yes.
My mother's recipe. No, that's lovely.
Slightly confused by the spiced apple, but it kind of works.
No, I think that's great.
Are you having a moment? Should we leave you alone with the tartare for a second?
What did you score yourself, Mike?
I gave myself a 2.
2, stop it. No, it's definitely 3.
I'm going to give this overall a pass. I think they are probably some of the better pass it on dishes we've made ever.
We did
6 at the time.
Yeah.
I think that's still fair.
I think that's fair.
Oh, it's definitely a pass.
I also agree. I think that's a pass.
What did you score yourself?
Despite your commitment, despite your contribution.
I thought I did something a little bit different. I also guided us in a direction with the Yorkshire puddings and the batter, so I went for a 7.
A 7?
So I went quite confidently with 8.
Wow.
And actually, it didn't all make it to the plate by far, so maybe that was a bit ambitious. However, the team effort, absolutely a pass.
I'm really proud of what we made, and I'm going to give myself a very humble 6. It tasted very nice, which is exceptional for a pass it on, so of course it's a pass.
It was quite literally a Christmas miracle. Well done, everyone.
Well, we gave it a complete pass of passes, but the question is to you guys, would you pass or fail the Christmas canapés? Comment down below.
And thank you so much, Gaia and Emma, for coming in and being a part of the chaos and for sharing your story with us. We've had an amazing time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So here at Sorted, we've already made a donation to the Beat charity, and if you want to do the same, all the information is downstairs.
Yes, we can achieve great things when we come together, not only in the kitchen, but as a community, and we can do some really great stuff. So we'd really appreciate it. If you can, then please do donate.
Woo! Woo, we can do this!
It's a game of teamwork. Us versus Janice.
It's not Ebbers, it's us versus each other.
Yeah.
We can't help it.
No.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Janice.
Hi.
Today's theme is leftovers. In front of you are a number of leftovers from sorted filming and recipe development. You must repurpose as many of these as you can with additional ingredients from the table to make a delicious new dish.
Okay, one
dish.
new dish.
Out of lots of...
Can we lift?
What?
Oh, quite literally leftovers.
So as many ingredients as possible, but not all of them.
Upscaling and upcycling old pies. Monkey gland sauce.
Oh my gosh! How have we still got that?
Well, it's pretty much a preserved thing. Some lasagna. Do you know what? That was from lunch today. It's custard. Oh no, it's not custard. What the hell is that? I just looked at it and presumed it was custard.
What is
Not
it?
much the wiser.
Oh,
A tin
no.
of soup.
Is that cold soup? It's savoury.
Cold chicken soup or something.
It's called chicken soup.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is there an order, Janice?
The order will be decided by most to least chest hair. Thanks to Fluffy's Jr. for the suggestion.
Well, I'm putting myself down this end. 'cause
I'm
I've got
probably
none.
number one.
Probably number 2.
Oh, this is the most disgusting thing. For some reason,
Probably-
leftovers can be a little bit off-putting at the best of times.
Further down you
Hair
go.
that was there, chest.
Get a pubic chest hair of theirs in that
Stop
soup.
it! I don't care. I don't like it.
Jay
Worst
is
order.
definitely hairier than you, Ebbers.
Yeah, definitely. You're really. If we include Jamie's bum, he's definitely hairy.
Okay, we have our order.
Have lots of food.
I'm worried.
Teamwork, think carefully, turn things on its head.
Bye.
Okay, I've got a plan. I think it's a strong plan, but I'm going to have to work quite quickly to get it done. We have to create a dish. I'm not going to create a dish, I'm going to create a meal. And let's see how that goes. So, another one. Saw these were over here as well. I'm going to pop those here because we don't need them yet. If I put them there, that's going to help direct somebody. Right, first up, pizza. Let's make a savoury pizza topped with leftovers in different areas of the pizza, and then we can make a sweet pizza as well, because I think we've got a couple of different bases that could work. So, first things first, flour. Flour. Yep. Yeah? No. Yeah, we're doing it. Pizza. Toppings. What have we got? We'll use a little bit of that. How did I not? Snacking pie. Oh, noodles, prawns, beans, peppers. More difficult as a pizza topping. However, we have got the mince. What else have we got? Some lovely mushrooms, chicken and mushroom soup, that's a thing. So why not use some, these oyster mushrooms? Chanterelle, oyster. Some of that on there. Right, and then in here, have we? Should have checked this before. Yes! Great mozzarella. Yes. Yep, looking good. Bit of polenta. Also, little tip, a little bit of salt, so you don't have to put as much salt on the top. Alright, easy. Oh dear. How heavy has he made the pizza? Not too heavy, not too heavy. It's going in. Right, one dish done. Let's crack on. Little stop for a little Do we do a sweet pizza or do we do something a little bit different? Do like loaded dough balls. Let's do loaded dough balls. That sounds like a good idea. These are going to go straight in the fry as they are. Chuck them in, chuck them in. You get going, and in the meantime, we can get something to top them. So I'm thinking some sugar, first of all. Is that sugar?
Shall we not tell him that that's salt?
What we'll do is create like a cinnamon sugar to toss them in, and then we can do like a loading exercise. I want like chili honey.
60 seconds left, J-Bear.
Minute left. Right. It's the hardest honey in the world.
Here, try this. It's from my personal stash.
Yep. Honey. Some chili flakes. Get that on a really low heat. Cinnamon. Into there. I've got cinnamon sugar to roll those in. You've got to eat that. 3, 2, 1. That was a good use of 10 minutes. I feel like we've got a savoury dish. We've got a sweet dish. 9.5. 9.5. Ebbers!
Right, what we got? I'm surprised Jamie just didn't do snacking pie. Something viscous, sticky and chili-like. Chili and honey, excellent. Salty cinnamon. Why salty cinnamon? He made a pizza with soup and Singapore noodles on and some mushrooms. Oh my God.
I don't think even God could save this dish, so best of luck, Ebbers.
Okay, some interesting flavour combinations. Honey and thingy is good. Mess everywhere. These have been fried, except for that one. But I don't think they're cooked through. So I'll just whack them in there to finish, and then what I'll do is I'll toss them into the chili honey and make like a savoury chili honey dipping ball for whatever we actually create. Right, let me explain what's going on in my head. I'm going to do the base to a sauce that we can then do with plantain. We can combine the pie filling and the soup in like etouffee. So I'm thinking plantain instantly took me to kind of Cajun Creole. So some Cajun spice with the Holy Trinity.
I used to be in an R&B group called Holy Trinity in the 90s. Had to give it up when I became a Scientologist though. That and the fact that there were only 2 of us in the band.
The bits we never get round to using. The parsley stalks. Great for flavour, the base to things, but otherwise gets wasted. And then some spice. The wonderful thing is you shout Cajun, and the wonderful food team brings you all the spices rather than just a Cajun spice, which I also thought was on there. Okay, we're making our own.
While he turns up the heat, I think I have the perfect thing for this. 1 second. Incoming.
Etouffee is... Ask and you shall receive. Thanks, Janice. Etouffee is a kind of, I always think New Orleans, Louisiana kind of Cajun Creole, all of those influences. And I think for us, it's going to be perfect to add this to. It's typically tomato based, but if we haven't got any, we'll avoid it. What we'll be left with is like a thick, soupy, kind of saucy thing, which we can then serve over, which is where the whole thing started, plantain. I think that chilli might have been a bit warm. Chicken pie filling into chicken soup. If we don't get a chance to use the pastry, it would be a shame, but I've taken what is the high value element of that leftover and made use of it. Etouffee would typically then have like a roux base. Essentially this thick soup is going to do that job for me. So into the veg, to heat up that, to be served with fried plantain, and then maybe a fresh herby salad. We've got loads of parsley. Our spicy dough balls on the side, which we can also spice, honey, chili and allspice, tossed together, which will all bring this dish together. You can see how firm this is, so surely they'll realise that needs to be fried. Please, 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 pan fry the plantain. Jamie's snacking pizza, done. The dough balls going through our allspice chili honey as dipping things for our etouffee. I hope the boys realise what on earth it is. That is my time up.
The face of confidence. Feast your eyes.
I think I took pizza and dough balls, which was perfectly good vehicle for leftovers, and took it to the other side of the world. I'm going to give myself 7.5, because I always do. Baz!
Okay, right, what have we got going on? We have a hollowed out pie, amazing. Then you've also, hello! why is there a pizza? That's genius. Either there are two dishes going on here, and we have a pizza on the go, and we have a fish pie filling.
Barry, that's...
Or we have a fish pie filling.
It's really...
With an elaborate pie top.
Never mind. Chicken of the sea, as they say.
Lovely, beautiful, delicious pie base. This is amazing as well, but I can't think how the two go together. We need just one dish. I could put it on top. That's what Jamie would do, but I can't do that. That feels wrong, so I'm going to put it aside. These, I think, can go into the pie, but I also think you could also put something else that I saw lying around. A fish pie base is just mashed potato. These are potato. Let's put these on top of the pie. But first, let's fry them. Yes. Now, let's just get these up, because I don't need to with myself. Right, chips. Have I gone too far? Have I gone too far? This is what a collaborative fish pie looks like. You've got probably Eber's base, and you've got a normal's topping. Oh yeah, plantain, get that in there. That could be interesting. Okay, a little drizzle, this honey chili syrup over the top. Okay, a few more seconds. Get this into the oven. I haven't done much, but I've been decisive. 8 out of 10. Mike, you're in!
Okay. Well, Barry's in, because the hob's left on, standard, always on brand. In fact, all the hobs are on. I see Singapore noodles on his pizza, and it's got to be Jamie. The thing is, we've missed the pie crust. Leftovers. Use the stuff up that's going to go off. I'm not even touching that. I'm not touching that with someone else's. I'll take some herbs. I'll put some freshness on some stuff. That pizza could do with a bit of freshness. Let's just get some greenery onto this pizza. Bit of freshness, parsley. There you go. Well, I've done one thing. Or we have monkey gland sauce.
Monkeys and or glands not included.
It's really sweet, tangy, roasted. It's got a roasted flavour to it. Let's get the monkey gland sauce heating up. I think some tarragon could work quite nicely with that. Plus, the tarragon looks like it could be on the way out, so let's just use it up. The time is now. Monkey gland sauce over the top of our plantains. Whatever this is now coming out. That can go there. Tarragon that was wilting and going off over the top of whatever that is. Paddleboard pizza that I've simply put some parsley over the top of. And that is me done. One dish of leftovers. I'm going to score myself, I didn't do anything, but I didn't F it up, so I'm scoring myself a 5.5.
If you're enjoying this, there are some small things you can do to make a big difference to us. Like the video, subscribe if you aren't, click the notification bell and select all. Thanks.
Okay.
How was that?
Well, I can see an immediate
flaw.
flaw.
There were 3 elephants in the room.
And there only needed to be one according to the brief. Jamie, lift elephant 1.
I didn't put that green shit on it. Who put the green shit on it?
Well, you know, I needed to do something. Barry, elephant number 2, please.
Okay.
Okay. Again, addition of green. Well done, Mike. And elephant number 3.
What is that? What is that?
But let's start here because
I just saw Singapore noodles on a pizza. I was like, well, Jamie done this.
with
hasn't he?
chicken soup, I think.
Chicken
soup!
What, as the base? A white base?
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do we really? Here we go.
What did you all get?
Mostly Singapore noodle.
You got Singapore noodles. I've got mainly lasagna. Baz, what have you got?
I've got a prawn.
Oh, lucky you.
I got chicken soup, lasagna, and a prawn. I'm a little confused.
It's weird, but it's almost like the soup brings it all together in a really odd, a bit like a white sauce. I'm not saying it's great, but I'm also not saying that it's repulsive or it's just weird.
He also made some dough balls and mixed cinnamon with a big bowl of salt. And I'm really confused why he did that. Because I think he made more food waste.
You made
Why
what?
did you take a bowl of salt and put cinnamon in it?
I didn't. I took cinnamon and mixed it
What salt is that?
with sugar
It's the
so
salt.
we could roll our dough balls in cinnamon sugar.
But this was the salt from my pretzels.
Wait, don't.
So, get a bit of everything, I think.
Cheers.
That is very, very nice. And also not a million miles away from my original thought. I was thinking pizza and fries, pizza and chips as a meal.
Is he trying to take credit? Is he taking credit for that?
You're the worst.
Who put the chips next to the fries?
Basic in the world.
I'm not sure it would have been my first obvious choice, but actually that's really lovely. I don't think that and that are bad at all. I don't think that is bad at all. I just don't think we would have done it for 40 minutes to pass it on, because it was already done.
Okay, Spaff, talk to me. What did you score yourself?
9.5.
You say I scored myself. Wow. Okay, we're going to need a run up to that.
Absolutely not.
You should write a book on your creative process. I really just would love to read it start to finish. I love it. But it's a pass or fail.
What do you think? It's a pass. I don't know what that third dish is. It's unnecessary. But other than that, it's a pass.
I wasn't as generous as 9.5, but went pretty solid with 7.5 on the basis that I did a new dish, which was the brief, and something we've never done before, their etouffee, as a basis, and I hinted towards plantain. I thought we were on the right track. I think that is a pass together. I think that is also a quick pass to snack on while you're cooking.
Ebbers is ashamed of that.
I'm ashamed of that. I was trying not to say it, but you put the words in my mouth.
Barry.
Scores, Baz?
I gave myself, for being decisive, an 8. But I didn't actually do much, I don't think, so I'm not sure how well deserved that is. But for me, it's definitely a pass.
It works.
Fried potato and bread on top of etouffee.
I mean, it can't go wrong.
I gave myself a 5. Didn't really do anything. And I do think it's a pass. I do think it's a pass. I think it's a crowbarred pass because it's multiple things. But thank God they all work.
I'm actually proud of these boys. Haven't they done well?
That's yummy. I never thought of using monkey gland sauce with plantain.
It's great.
I never thought of putting Singapore rice noodles on a pizza. But hey, my eyes have been opened. My eyes have been
Thinking
opened.
outside the box. Well, over to you guys. Let us know how we got on and from your perspective, where it went right, where it went wrong. Comment down below.
Auntie Doma.
One of these again.
We love it.
We love it, really. Especially when Janice is here.
Hello, boys.
Hello,
Janice.
Today's theme is dangerous gadgets. We've dusted off some of our most menacing gadgets from previous Sorted Food episodes, and you'll each be required to pick one at random from under one of the 4 cloches to use during your time. Our safety marshal, Kush,
In what world?
will be on hand for the duration of the time.
It's the first time we've known the theme ahead of time because we've had to have our safety briefing.
Yeah, we had to have a safety briefing, which just probably makes it more entertaining for you, so great. What's the order, Janice?
The order will be decided on the closest to furthest guess of the date of our first Gadgets video.
22nd of August 2016.
January the 27th, 2016.
March 2016.
April 2016.
The correct answer is 21st of February 2016.
That puts you closest with Jan.
So you're first.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Then you were nearest with April.
That was March.
You were March. Oh, sorry, March, April. I
April.
thought you said May. And I was actually 6 months off.
Oh, this is an. Oh, this
That's
is
not good.
This is
Please don't mess anything up.
Oh no.
We need a plate of food at least.
You're going to be so
For
angry
me to
at
put
us.
on a plate by the end.
It was already a dangerous episode.
Yeah. Don't go.
Oh dear, Jamie plus dangerous gadgets. This should be fun. As well as the sorted store cupboard essentials, the food team has provided the boys with an array of delicious, not so dangerous ingredients to choose from to hopefully give them some inspiration or a direction for the dish.
So I just pick one. I'm picking this one. Ah, it's the toaster. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the toaster. This is gonna, right, let's go pick some ingredients. There's bread. That's obvious. We're not gonna toast bread. Why don't we go for, yeah, I've got an idea.
I do not like the sound of that.
I saw Vietnamese spring roll wrappers, which I thought could be great. Why don't we do like some steak stroke, what's the sandwich with all the yummy stuff in it, but we put it into a spring roll.
Banh mi.
We're gonna do a banh mi spring roll, but with steak. Let's toast a steak. Right, so. Jeez! What was that?
Ah, Ben's using up the last of the Christmas crackers to prank the boys.
That's burning already. I don't know if I like that. Right, it's come up to room temperature, which is great. We're going to oil our steak, salt our steak. Lovely. Now, this has got the grill bit on it. So what that will do is protect the heat element from the steak, but I imagine we could just...
Houston, the eagle has landed.
What? Yes. Really? I think we're cooking a steak.
You could say that Jamie has a lot at stake here.
So, we can do a nice little, I've forgotten everything, pensons of carrot, which has another word, julienne of carrot. I'll do that. I don't know what the other guys are going to do. They've got so many gadgets. Just under 5 minutes left. Let's check on the lovely grill lines on that. This isn't working how I wanted it to. I'm going to leave that cooking, get a little bit more carrot, and then we're probably done.
2.5 minutes.
I'm going to get shouted at, aren't I? Let's get a bowl, and we're going to... what else have we got?
I bet my entire Furby collection that he's about to make a quick pickle.
Lime juice for acidity.
I knew it.
Apple for flavour. 45 seconds left. Right, come on, it's serious time now. So,
Oh, now it is. 30 seconds to go. It's getting serious.
it's getting serious. I've got bored. I've got so bored of these apples. Right, lovely. Limey, pickly. Oh, that's... Yep. Yeah, it's going. A little bit of salt in there. Need some acid.
More acid?
Time up.
Miriam's gone in there. I think we can all agree it's a performance to be proud of. I'm going to give myself a 4. Who was next? Mike!
Okay, what have we got? Oh, Jamie's got the toaster. What the what's he doing? It's on, it's radiating heat. This is already so dangerous. Oh wow, it's smoking. That is so hot. Yeah, it's a steak underneath there. And it's not really cooking. Oh, what has he done? That is a stupid thing to do. Put toast in that.
I think you mean bread, babes.
I've got to pick a gadget. Let's go big. No! I've got the coconut shredder. The most dangerous thing we've ever done. No! How do I get coconut into this dish? Oh my goodness, I've got to work fast. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna need that. And I'm gonna need to open that. I'm not gonna have enough time. I think this is a terrible idea. So we're not gonna waste this. I'm gonna turn this off. Kush, could I have your assistance to help me operate the coconut thing? Yeah? Thank you. We are going to cook this, but properly, and then we're going to enjoy it because it's good. I hate this with all of my heart, and I want it out of my sight. Oh, it's buzzing. I'm fully panicking. Calm, calm, calm. Health and safety. Okay, I've already got tinnitus. That doesn't add to it. Oh, goggles, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you, health and safety officer. I can't open this.
You put your gloves on, I'll open the coconut.
Could you? Yeah. Thank you. Watch out! This is actually what I'm thinking. Sweetened condensed coconut milk. Coconut plus some of the water. Grated lotus root. Chop that up. Make a hash brown.
How do you collect it?
Put a bowl underneath.
Tray.
Here we go.
Two hands.
Oh, it's so angry! I bottled it. Right, let's start again. Okay, no, just be confident. Great, confidence is key.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. Can you stop it? Okay.
Well, who's on next?
It doesn't matter. Okay. Right, let's get rid of this. Thank you, Kush. Let's get another bowl. Actually, let's use this. Oh, Jamie. But basically, I'm going to use the coconut, the condensed coconut, and grated lotus root to make like a flat fried macaron using all of this fruit in as well. And I'm going to fry it and create like a sweet, like a hash brown, but with all of that stuff.
You said macaron.
Yeah, like a macaroon, sorry. Like the macaroon coconutty bound, but I'm just going to cook it and fry it. Why am I still wearing these goggles? How long have I got? Okay, let's put that in there. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I need to grate this. This is full, don't know whether this is going to work mode. And this is not grating the way that I thought it would do. Because I thought it was a bit like a potato. And I was hoping it would bind together. But whatever, we're doing this now. I'm going to need a lot of this. Maybe I make a batter. Do I have time to do flour and egg and just bind this together and do like a fritter? Probably, but I want to use the condensed coconut milk because that stuff is delicious. I've used it before. Oh no, it's Barry next. I'm going to take the steak away. In fact, I'm going to hide the steak. Let's just hide the steak. Use the coconut flavour plus hair. Lovely. Oh, there's so much hair in it. That's too much hair. Is this going to bind? Oh, maybe it's not going to bind it. Okay. Oh, it probably will bind it. Let's get a pan. Butter. Why? Why are you so hard? Heat up quick, heat up quick, heat up quick. Mush this together. Oh no, I think this is not going to work and I don't have any time left. Come on, melt, 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 melt. I'm going to bulk it out with more coconut. Butter's frying. Fritter, fritter, fritter. Emma's always makes fritters in these. And if this doesn't work, the whole thing's my fault. And I've put us back 2 goes. Time's up. I either scored an 8 or something below a 0. And Barry's next.
There is some smell, there is some burning. Get off the heat, get off the heat. I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you've got the wrong apron on.
Brilliant, brilliant. So I've got to pick something away. 1, 2, 3. No! Popcorn machine. Right, I'll come back to you. What's going on? Is that carrot? Carrot, there's butter.
Check the microwave.
Check the microwave. Okay, there's steak. Someone's trying to hide steak. What's happened is Mike's come in and thought, I'm going to hide that and make this, but I'm not sure that's any better. The steak feels well done on one side. What? How has he done that? Oh, the toaster! That has got wetter as it's cooked. Whatever it is awful. Take it out of the pan. Just get rid of it out of the pan. Right, excuse my French, but that is horrific. Kush, can you help me make some popcorn?
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing this on my own.
Yeah.
Only thing I can do is try and dry it out. Let's just bake whatever this thing is off, and I can always mix that with something else. What's the pressure it needs to be at? It was in between, like, I don't know. You're the safety advisor! Why are you wearing a bandage already? Popcorn and steak. How do I make popcorn and steak go together? That works. I think cheese. Cheese and garlic. Do we have any cheese? Right.
Barry!
Why would you leave that so precariously on the edge? You have to have a safety advisor. It's not good.
Go get the popcorn. We don't need cheese.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Garlic, cheese and butter sauce to toss in our popcorn, and also mix in with the steak.
Should we not start the popcorn first?
Just get the popcorn going. I'm going to go with some flavours, because there's nothing else here!
I'm here to be safety officer.
It's all popping off now, isn't it?
Okay, popcorn, that goes in there. Get it to the temper, what pressure you got to be at?
Between 8 and 10, because that's where it goes
cool.
red.
I'm going to get some flavours going, so I've got some garlic, lots of cheese, butter, cook off the garlic, and then toss the popcorn in the buttered garlic. Beautiful, cheesy, garlicky popcorn with...
That's not a dish.
With sliced steak.
Oh!
What?
Goggles.
Oh my goodness sake! How have we got? We've got 4 minutes left. Let me look at this steak. Oh, what the hell do I do this?
Oh, there are gloves.
You're the safety man!
Yes, but you're putting me off.
So that is not cooked at all. It's just brown. Whereas that side is tender. So we're going to get a quick sear, get that browning off, and then we might have something.
We are at 4 and climbing. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Barry, we're there, we're there.
Get it back. Don't you scream.
No. Here, gloves. You put gloves on.
I'm not doing it. What am I doing it?
Lift it up.
Frick it down.
Put it in there. Put the thing through the hole, and then tighten it around the top, and close your ears and crank it.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Is it burnt?
Yeah.
There's enough there for him.
I've got so much butter and no popcorn.
Well, my job here is done.
Thanks, Kush.
Welcome.
How bad is this going to be? That is beating. How long left?
10 seconds.
He's got popcorn. Oh, that was meant to go in there, but there's not enough of that. My intentions were good, but nothing's worked.
Time.
I tried really hard to work something out here. Turn that off. I tried really hard not to screw this up, and I don't know if I did a good enough job. So I'm gonna give myself a 3. Let's hope Ben can do something with this. Ben!
There is chaos and fire literally everywhere. Right, what do we got? That's still roaring hot. Health and safety advice. Aren't you supposed to take hot things away? Right. We have cheese, we have lemon, we have 2 cheese and lemon, we have terrible popcorn. I'm gonna move everything out of the way that we don't need. This is infuriating. A steak that feels tough as old boots. Right, has that had raw steak on it? Don't know, we'll use that side. Let it rest.
Don't forget your gadget, Ebbers.
Do I have to use a gadget as well? What has been used? Coconut's been used. Corn popping machine's been used. What is that? They're so sweet. I don't know about you, I can't see anything at the moment. So I'm going to try and do something. By putting that on there. That is rubbish. Can't use it. Cheese. Why have we got dairy in the form of cheese and lemon with coconut? And I've got to use the blowtorch. Kush, connect that. Let's do some stuff, because we haven't got anything at the moment. Actually nothing.
It works.
In that case, I will need that in just a moment, Kush. What have they done in half an hour? Popcorn takes 2 minutes. They've popped some. That's literally all they've done. Overcooked a steak and done some sweet coconut thing that's barely usable. Right, I'm gonna go for the thing that in 10 minutes I know I can throw together. I do it quite a lot at home, midweek cooking. It's a stir fry that we can throw the steak over with a nice dressing, with some rice. I've stolen some ingredients we know we can use. Peanut butter, chilli, some form of chilli, there must be some form of chilli. Any form of chilli will do. Some form of seasoning, which has got the acid and the sugar. It's the sushi seasoning, so it's already got kind of mirin and stuff in it. It needs some soy. I've got a blowtorch, which I might quickly sear the steak in. That needs a lid. What we do have on is some butter, rice pudding, some of that. 4 minutes. That's not very long to do anything. But at least we now have a rice dish. Microwave rice has been our saviour. We've got this kind of satay sauce thing going over, which is peanut butter, chilli, sushi seasoning and soy. And then I'm hoping that we can sear the whole thing together. Steak has rested. Our toasted steak is not looking terrible. I thought I might need to blowtorch it, but we're going to get away with it just as it is. Could I get a plate, please, chef, to serve a stir-fried kind of dish on? This is not any of our finest hours, because in 10 minutes, you have to pull together something. Lemongrass, a flavour you don't really want to eat, and I would normally crush down more. Probably would have put in earlier on. I'm going to put it into there. Pass it on, so I'm going to use the lemon that's on the board. I'm not going to use the cheese, because I don't understand where cheese was ever going to be used in this concoction. Is that garlic? Garlic rice, some seared vegetables, a little bit of greenery, seared steak on top, some rice pudding, which this is open, so we'll pass it on and whack it in there. Coconut condensed milk with rice pudding and lime. Nope, yes. A little bit of spiced rum. Whack that in a bowl with this sweet coconut mess in the oven. It's kind of adding texture. It's giving me sort of macaron vibes, or macaroon vibes rather. The texture, I'm not going to say they're great. I don't know whose head this came out of, but it should have stayed there. Last few seconds, going with some passion fruit, and if I can make it there in time.
I wouldn't normally allow this, but you know what? You've earned it, Ebbers.
That is my time up. That was an absolute mess of a 40 minutes. What did I do in my 10? Took what had been made, passed it on, ignored the cheese, ignored the popcorn because it tasted terrible. 6? Maybe we should get these into the sexies.
What have we got?
Boys, we have a satay style stir fry with seared beef, and a lime zest and rum rice pudding with coconut macarons and passion fruit.
What's happening? What's happening? Should we try it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is deliciously garlicky rice.
It's really tasty. Dessert.
Oh, it's on there. Okay.
It's really worrying me why you're all so confused as to what's
That's
here.
really tasty as well.
Okay,
I mean,
right.
they are great.
They're delicious dishes.
They're edible. They're fine.
Mate, you've saved the day. You give us a chance of passing.
Everyone here is
It's
going to eat that
amazing.
afterwards.
Oh, it's delicious. It's fine. It's just there's a big portion. However, I did all that, and in my panic, I forgot to use my gadget.
No!
What?
Well, I had a blowtorch to use at the end, and I was going to use it to sear the steak, but when I cut into it, it was absolutely perfect. So I didn't actually play the game. I just played the game twice. I didn't play the game rule. I just played.
So we failed because of you.
It's your fault that we failed.
We did everything
Despite
right.
saving the entire thing twice, we've still failed because of a technicality. That is amazing.
I mean, it's not very amazing.
I gave myself a 4. I felt like I gave us a direction, but I didn't do much in my 10 minutes. So 4.
You half-grilled a steak.
Yeah, and I
did 3/4.
I took a lot of time in the julienning.
Yeah, actually, it's very fine.
I chopped it up afterwards. Is it a pass or fail?
Those 2 dishes are delicious and they are a pass. It sounds like the process was a fail and it's a fail by default.
If the macaroon had worked, I'd have had a higher score, but I defaulted to a 0 because I genuinely did everything that you shouldn't do and pass it on. Make something up, discard stuff, don't pass anything on, and it's a miracle that the thing I did made it to the plate. However, both of them, very tasty, and I would pass them because they are tasty.
Nothing I tried worked. Didn't do very well. Gave myself a 3. It's a fail.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't even put your popcorn on the plate, because
Fair.
even the bit you saved was a bit charred. In my flap, I think I remembered I gave myself a 6, which is below par for me, but that's because I didn't follow the rule. The only rule there was, but 2 plates of food. I think the food
Should have been a 10.
is a scratching a pass. I don't think the process or the gamified rules were.
Not our finest hour, but has it ever been on this pass it on?
As long as we learn from it, that's what we need to do.
We've been doing it for 5 years.
I'm going to
We've
learn
not
from
learned
this.
yet.
This is going to be a turning point in
Oh,
the Mike
sure.
pass it on journey. Just you watch.
Confidence is key, Mike, but I think you boys still have some work to do.
Over to you in the comments. Let us know, who do you think is most responsible for this being a fail?
Interesting. Interesting vote.
That is so harsh.
I love you too, Jamie. Well, we hope you enjoyed that, mostly at our expense.
Yeah, if you did enjoy it, please let us know in the comments and by liking the video so we know your thoughts.
And of course, join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. for a brand new, utterly wild 3-way cooking battle where our normals take on rice.
It's a good one. For all of the reasons.